Okay, so Sangjoo as black playing versus Shin Jinseo in the second round of LG Cup. Let's see what happens. So white here, blacks play this thing. So there is a push, okay, that way. White can make Shimmery, white can approach bottom right, maybe play top right is also an option, but okay, approach there. That's like just a normal move, should be no problem. So black answered. So now I can consider making Shimmery. So of course extends R8 is option, but played left. She gets Shimmery is okay, gets top right is okay. So yeah, play top right, okay, fine. Black had options here. That is okay. Doing this one. Should you just play double NA there? Maybe play this one or this one. Yeah, okay, you do that way. And now after this, if you play this one, white will do the same to get a similar result, right? If you don't play white 4 and makes that Shimari is still big, but now that's black getting 5 and 7 like this, good for top side, and that's why it should rush to play around 8. And maybe you can even try to play here to get better about top side. So it can be a thing to develop the top. But you can even consider that pushing and cut that way. It can be condition for can improve the fighting situation, but I don't feel like you played one. I feel more like you should play it here first. And maybe that's possible you approach. So what he did, he played this, yeah, okay, that's fine. That's very good. So I can do the same in top right. But Shimari is also big stuff or extend for that group, you know? If you played around here, that's anyway more difficult to play these two because 1 and 3 are extend, and that's now when you, for example, push and cut now, that's maybe helping a lot for that cut, you know? Because if white 3 is strong, there is no counter attack, so leads to different things. And just maybe played here anyway is what is doing black with strength if he keep pushing, maybe not so much. So that's the thing is you want to make life maybe around 8. So okay, white choose here. This is like I showed that's ID in the top left, and because R5 in place, that's maybe interesting ID. Black's played here. Ladder is not good, but that's not his trouble because when he's playing here, so if white is moving, he will fight that group, I guess. And so if white's played here, maybe just you can fight them, so that should be okay, right? So he's not really looking for the ladder thing. That ladder is wrong, right? I didn't. Let's read the ladder. I mean that ladder. I think with D3 it should be bad ladder. If it was instead of D3, if it was C4, it was okay, right? But oh, okay. I'm not. No, it's not okay. It's not okay. And that way, even with C4, and that way it should be bad ladder. Yeah. So not supposed to work. So what happened? So here, it turns here anyway. Okay. So what about this? I'm not sure the cut is that great, to be honest. That's I think it's on this is just getting this is just fine as well. Or play the left maybe okay. What is a move here? Yeah, okay. A move was just to play there. That's good. You reduce top. If blacks want this, that's fine. Nothing on top, you know. So AI says 1. There is black 2 here because since 1 the top right, that's you will not extend, so play there, okay. And so 3 is making Shimari. So that's another game. And now that's 5 here. So develops left side. White will get top right as well. So black will get some bottom right and top left. The group here will be alive in top right, but it's not supposed to make a lot of territory. Not more than top right. So white choose here instead playable, but leads to big fight right now. Okay. So another, that's white should defend, yeah. So black connects and white should defend, yeah, okay. So now white's getting territory on the right, and black should play move to make territory on the top. Yeah, what he did, you see? Because now, you know, with that thing here, he gives 3 stones. He sacrificed them, okay? He sacrificed 3 stones, gives profit to white on the right side. So white making profit, so he has to make profit in exchange somewhere else. And so that way. And so that black, you know, has to consider his profit on top is at least similar to right side, but maybe even better. At least offers a lot of potential. So that game is just like close game here, well played for both players. Just leads to another game compared to AI version earlier. So since black here, white, 5 stones are weak, so white play close. And probably approach the bottom left starts to be big, but what is a very big move? So white play close because you don't want to make this jump too strong. Imagine you just play there, this one is like you need to insert anyway. You need to play something. If it's like this, probably play around here. So that means now that black can get really huge on top, and that's not really fun for white. So you don't want that situation. Probably a shoulder lead here might be a great move to get more on that area, and maybe here approach is dangerous since there is one, and in that case maybe just you go for things like this. Maybe an attach is way to do here. Attach can be the way. So what's okay. AI play. So you see in game white played here. That AI play was a capture here. And then when jump that play the move here. Okay. So one capture at 1 is big because there is a follow-up attachment. So black will use 6 for 7, like he showed here, and use the attach here to develop. Okay. But I think for white, this one is interesting move, right? That if you go down, that this Atari, this is not Atari, but the cut here may be okay for, at least it's like losing stones, and then you can push, and with cut here, if you do this, there is a double Atari, so if you defend, that's now maybe you break 2 stones. So for example, there's maybe some reduction at least. So might be interesting. Maybe you just start here and or just you know, cut when you cut. That's when here. That's maybe you keep pushing here, because if that way, this time you can do Atari, and connect, and that's now the black stones that you would like to save them, but that's huge fight. They are cut. So this can be really annoying. If you play this one, you can consider this, but that way you are capturing 2 stones on top anyway, so you make something. And so if black's here, that's still something like you can't do everything. Maybe here, that way, is not really good idea for white, because you can be trapped inside. So white probably has to accept to capture them, but anyway, when you are here, so you manage to reduce. So that anyway captures 2 and reduce black can be interesting at some point. So that's maybe black. If black connects and white connects, that's anyway also damage to black stones. So not easy to manage. So I choose to play here instead. AI says that's like playable. And according to AI, so black played here right now, but AI wants Atari there. That's improving a little about the situation on the top. And it's still doing this stuff in here. And after this time, it's not white here, but white. White is fighting with move here. Yeah. So no, it's here and here. It seems there is an exchange first. Yeah, when 5. Okay, my bad. When 5, there is 6 here, and it's when attached here. It's white is playing that way. So that's AI plan. So invade tries to mix life. It's a big challenge. So if black managed to kill, that's a huge success. But if white managed to mix life, can be a huge success as well. So you just take the trade here. White get this one after all. So maybe now we can jump. But yeah, black's played here. So, but that's, a little bit strange that black's played here and doesn't try to, he played here. I think he was hoping to get Sente. He was hoping to get Sente, then switch to that place. Maybe you can play this way and this way. But he's not taking the jump. So anyway, playable game, but yeah, that's playing here is losing a little for black. I guess that's still the jump here is supposed to be the move. Yeah, not losing so much, but that's close to 10%. So that's now you should get whites too here, because this is the next important point. But when you attach here, so earlier I showed just a Kima here, but the attach, the idea is three cutting stones here. They are dead, but still useful on this because you can use shortage of liberties of white. So when this is now, there is a cut. No, it's a pip that way, because if connects, you can connect here, I guess. And so that's a jump and cut. And this time, that you can't play the outside because there is things to do here, I guess. That's like, no, maybe not that way. But when you played here, that's maybe, play this way. Is it just, how? Yeah. Maybe you had to play this first. And when you are here, that push is just not working, you see? So, yeah. Do it that way. And play this way. Or, no, sorry, play this way. So, that way is... You can do Atari, and... Okay, well, I can cut, but that is good, right? Or it's just, just starting with this, and this way is like white should trade this, and that's making black very strong in that case, rescuing stones. So that's, you can use them, and so AI says when 9 hits 10 to avoid the trouble. So that means you can still capture here, and so that's a good news, right? You can save stones and make something. So keep increasing center from top, increasing top side. But yeah, so using the shortage of liberties. So that's the reason to attach. Usually not really good to attach if you can't. So attach is supposed to make white stronger, but here because of cutting stones and shortage of liberties, it's okay. But he's not doing this. He came with this, so this is not so great about he's confident. So, the first thing here he trades right side for getting top side. So this, he has to assume that top side is big enough to compete with right side. But it seems here he changed his mind. So sometimes you need to reassess and change your mind. But this is too early. That's like, if he was correct, and he was correct, that the jump at 1 is supposed to be bigger. And so he don't took that one and played here. Gives white opportunity to do better on the top. Anyway, after this also, that's the bottom side is important. So white answered here, so that means it's not a bad trade. As white answered, that's not bad trade for black, yeah. So this is a white mistake here, that you should not do that. So win rate of white here, that's just before that move, to get everything. Here it's 50-50. Black's played, now win rate of white is 60%. So losing like 10% win rate. And when white answered here, it's now almost 60% for black. So this move is losing almost 20% win rate. Not good. What you should do, so because black jump is big, maybe doing some double there might be a thing. Maybe jump around here. Of course, black can try to move this. That's what he's threatening to do. But for example, when you played here, maybe there is things to do. Like, I mean, this way not good. If you play there, maybe you can do things. So I will check what I say, but I think there is better way for white. Yeah, that's okay. First, so white should not be scary about black saving them. So first is striking here. So black has to connect that way. You know, the thing like this is 3 is not good about the shape, because this will be at 3 and will be bad shape for black anyway. And so that's here, that's a bad news, right? That way you can capture 3 stones. So that's this time you don't kill this because you already killed this. And that's this time you can even just capture them here, so that you are supposed to defend. Maybe that way, but that means here you can cut. And is the ladder good? Is the ladder good? Probably not, because of the white stone. And still, now the 3 stones are not cutting stones anymore, so not important. So that's black should defend. And after that, that's AI says just play the bottom right. And you don't care of black's moving. That's anyway, black has to worry about this one. So get trading variation. So yeah, played here, right? So get a trade variation here, and so maybe is white able to insert here. I think it's not so much important. Played here, and black will not play 12 anymore. And so black needs extend, I guess. So AI variation ends after 10, but I think it's pretty sure 11. And what is next move for black? It's probably not playing here, at least if you played here. That's maybe you can play 13, or at least when you play moves like jump around here, that the cut will be something at some point. Or maybe just you can jump here and create the idea of cuts a little. So I don't know exactly what will be next move, but it seems black's moving this is no big trouble for... Oh, that also here, maybe you can do this one. Hello, Akume. I'm fine, thanks. So 15 might be great. I mean, this is no ladder. This is no ladder, and this is no ladder. And if you played here, there is a 30. So, yeah. That's not a saving. 12 is not rescuing, and that way, that there is this. So that means you can attach... And it seems to be, at least this way is not rescuing for sure. So you had to play there, but that means there is a big cut. It seems this is annoying for white stones, of course. But yeah, should be no big deal. There is also Agi around here. So anyway, white maybe will just make shape first, and... Anytime you play there, that's Sente, and that's your super alive, so that's easy to fight the top part after that. If you get this, it's like just bad shape for blacks. for black here, and that's looks like if you had to defend this stuff, that lags, you will never kill white, I guess. And white is just okay, being alive bottom right, being alive on top, everywhere. What is black's territory? Top left. So white played here, looks like a mistake. Black fixed that one, not jumping. So I guess it's, of course it was a big point, but I'm not sure is it really, yeah, it seems not really what you should do. Okay, after this white, it seems this time AI wants to play this anyway to secure bottom right, as black invest for this. But now that you are ready to fight, so AI says play this one. So you should be ready to fight. Okay. So when 10 is you need 11 anyway. So AI says fight that way. So it's still anyway, in every case, close game. So black's played here. It's 50-50. Now white makes a shimmery. Black attach. Okay, why not? Why not? But I'm not perfectly sure. So white ane here, yeah. I think it's ane on the other side is black is happy with this because the thing like this, for example, it's building bottom right, you're happy, and even if white goes for this, that's black can trade this as the bottom side is also very big. And there is also a chance that you are, when you are here, black is pushing first to get this one because this one is like this and you come back. And on this now, maybe you can just make it big and pretend there is no real invasion. That's maybe a thing. Like white should play and build it. Build this thing. So that's maybe an option. But so this one, okay. So now Atari extends and that captures here. So now that's Anne is coming. So ladders are okay for black, so that's fine. White captures, okay. That you should turn. And white should he played Atari, connects, and there is ladder thing. So white will now will use si on n'a pas de ladder. Si on n'a pas de ladder, c'est un peu la merde. Juste ici, par exemple, si t'as pas le chichot, le problème c'est que ici, qu'est-ce qui va se passer par exemple si on fait ça? Tu vas devoir donner tes pierres sur le bord, ou même comme ça. Il va se passer Atari, peut-être 2 est bien. Blanc va garder tout le bord gauche. Ici, tu peux sortir si le chichot est pas bon. Et si ça se passe comme ça, bah, tu perds aussi beaucoup. Effectivement, il y a des choses avant. C'est... Si blanc est pas capturable en chichot, par exemple... En fait, si t'as pas ce chichot, si t'as pas le chichot ici, bah... Ici, noir, il a des problèmes, en fait. Juste, si tu peux pas... C'est pas vraiment Joseki, en fait. Si noir, il peut pas faire ça... Il faut avoir ce chichot aussi, quoi. Et... Avant? Bah là, le chichot, il est là. Hein. Ça, c'est le premier chichot. C'est le premier chichot nécessaire. Si tu... Si t'as vraiment pas... Ah, tu veux dire si blanc 2, ici. Au lieu de jouer ça. Ici, t'as les choses avec ça, simplement. Tu peux jouer avec ça. Et souvent, blanc va jouer 4, mais par exemple ici, tu peux séparer quand même. Du coup, il y a combat. Alors souvent, bah là, les coups, hein, les coups qui vont suivre, c'est un peu spécifique par rapport à la position globale. Ça dépend de ce que tu as en bas à droite, ça dépend de ce que tu as en haut à gauche. Donc selon les parties, ça va être assez variable ce qu'on va vraiment faire en termes de combat là-dessus. Euh, mais en gros, on va chercher ça parce qu'il n'y a pas de... Enfin, tu vois ce que je veux dire, les coups comme ça offre des faiblesses, donc blanc peut pas faire, il peut pas vraiment faire autre chose que 4 ici. Et ici, alors tu peux chercher à couper comme ça, parce qu'il n'y a pas de... C'est pas vraiment une connexion, ça. Donc tu peux chercher à couper comme ça, mais je pense que ça donne un peu plus des bloqués ici. Et ça coupe aussi, de toute façon. Et en fait, celui-ci, par exemple, abîme plus la pierre C6. Donc je crois que normalement, il faut jouer plutôt 5 pour couper. Euh, et donc là, tu as des choses comme ça. Mais c'est pas simple parce que pour l'instant, par exemple, si tu recules en 6, noir n'a pas d'œil. Donc ça offre quand même un groupe faible. Et blanc peut être relativement fort. Mais ça permet de détruire la zone. Okay, so after this, ladders, and that's white will look for ladder breaker. And this one is not yet, but in case of playing here, that's now this 2 will be. And so black's capturing, and now white is doing Atari there. That's a disaster for black. That's now top left starts to be in huge trouble. That's you can do this and makes life here. But now that's super easy to break top side. And white is getting very strong, so that's just end of a game in that case. So black can play an A, I guess, and yeah, he's playing here to secure ladder, and white may move. Yeah, he's moving around here. So still here there is no wedge because of this one. So okay, black here wants to increase this area because topside compromised, so improve where you can increase. Okay, I will check what I think about all of this. I think it's not bad for white to create a ladder to make use of it. So that should be okay, right? What is not sure is the capture here is just you can do already this and this. That's possible, or this one. You know, that's usually you play 1 for 2 and then after this black connects and you connect, for example. That's possible. So it can be ladder like this as well. Or just yeah, when you connect, that black has to play here, and it can be like this also. So what I want here. Okay, that's here AI says it's okay to do that way. With capture, that's trade. So not usual, but that way, so now black 6 to get the bottom. But left side is nice for white. You keep left side territory here. And that's now white's to play, so white's play bottom right. After this, and okay, the big trade happened here. This and this. That's a little bit crazy. So it's off just a standard Joseki variation, but on this, but it's AI play here. AI ready to trade. So that case, so ladders. Anyway, it's a close game. Also that way. Mm, okay, so this is following AI plans, and I think it's like so that's black's strongest move, white's strongest move, and black's strongest move. Looks like okay, and so after that, white attach here. So his move S9 should help. So this happen and this also. This time black choose here. So black here has like two choices that you can choose to go that way, and you can choose to go that way. So here captures. So white has nice IG. I guess you can just push and connect that way, right? That can be an easy way here. Because you get S9, so that's a great help. So white's pushing here first, and now black's moving. And okay, just play the jump here. Is it all fine? Okay. It seems the push here is not that good for white. Okay, so AI wants to play this one, and maybe already earlier. Yeah, AI wants to play. So I show playing here, not so in game it's white played here, but yeah, the first move came to me is to play there. So because if it's black here, you are happy to connect with 3 like this, I think, and not this one. So even if, of course, you can try here, but this is a cut, and I don't think it's winning capturing race anything, so that's you should be happy to do that. And maybe even later, black's doing nothing, white here, black has to play here, and you capture this, so it can be nice. Because if you try to do this now, this time, maybe when you escape, black can collapse on bottom right. And so here, black may resist with this, but you cut. So if black try to cut here, that means you can push and escape, because that way is there is a double artery, but that way you know that just not working for black. So you even that's you can just do here and getting stones here. So that's you can make something. So when 3, it's AI says black 4. So you play 5. Black's defend with 6. And now you got 7 and 8. So it seems you are going to sacrifice. You are going to sacrifice here, but you will make profit on the outside. But I think important is to ask what happened when white won. And so it seems here it's already yeah, he lost a little anyway. And the thing is, for example, when black is sente, like for example here, that's a push. 1 for 2 is a good trade to do. Yeah, and same when so when he got here, that's get push 1 for 2, and then after it seems AI wants here, and after he will play push around here. So gets push 1 for 2 because improves bottom right. And so white jumping here is so still playable game close, but black is slightly better. His win rate 67, slightly more than 67% win rate, so close to 70%. So slightly ahead. Black's played here, which is a big move. And now white, okay, played here, wants to reduce, but that's still using agi about his stones. That's, I mean, like, that is move here, and so that we can capture the thing, but if you try to resist for black, that's like way like this is maybe something about cutting, and that here if you try to run, maybe can you already run here? Maybe you have to do something stronger. That's now capture here, and so if it's here and now that's white here, if you kill black, that's huge. So it can be a thing, or maybe just attach right now. That's possible, but yeah, should help to do something. And okay, so blacks defend the AG. So looks like okay move. Not the best according to AI. Okay, because so AI is already attached to pushed here and just wants to play here. So I guess in case of cuts, because you already played the 1 on 3, you're already in better position to escape, and direction of AI is doing this. So it starts to be chance to capture white in bottom right again. White resist here, blacks defend here. Now white doing this, and we get cut, and that black 3 dead stones from earlier are back in the balance again. So at AI variation ends after 10, but there is no reason not to play 11 here. But you know, after if you get something here, what happens with 15 if you played here and cut? That looks like yeah, there is a double atory here, but like imagine that you get this first. That's why it should connect and let this be captured, at least. So that's there is AG around this again, because you can returning to kill white stones, and that's maybe a big trouble for white. So you just choose here, more safe. And so white played here, black's defend here, captures his Sente, and now blocked. White here, black counteratory. So a nice Tesuji. If you just, if you connect, that's white will be able to move. But that way, if white captures, that you counteratory connect, that you damage a lot K4, and black is very strong. And maybe you played here, but still that's, maybe you pushed here, because this way is still very good for black. You can play Tiger Mouth, and that's outside will be great. So white will play here. You can keep pushing, because still this way, I think great for black. So that you keep pushing, and white so needs to escape. But now when you connect, you manage to push through, cut everything, and that looks like a good situation for black. So that's nice Tesuji here. He captures after all, so get this. So white needs moving that K4, okay, what he did. There is cut around H5 dangerous, but maybe not so urgent. So black, yeah, played here. White's defense, so now that's we group in center, so strength of black can work. And now he's playing here, okay. And attach, and yeah, you see, 3 stones here, in balance again. That looks like white needs here. Otherwise you can be killed. But even that way, imagine that you played here. If white tries to play 3 and moving, that's now Atari here. Can be working for black, as white can connect. So this may be a huge thing. And if I keep moving somewhere else, that's like black's Atari and Atari again. That's still big thing, because this can be cut, and that's a lot of territory. So defense, play this to reduce liberties, and so this is white can't really Tenuki, because this Atari again, that's huge. So that's, of course, you can play this, as we said, but that's you can connect, and that's why it needs to answer. So that's huge reduction. So white play one more, and black, okay, just played here. Why blacks played here? It's because white here, blacks can play Atari and cut now, so that's this way. And that means bottom right is huge for black. So that's supposed to be white here, and And so now that's connected the center exchange. Okay. So that's a big thing. So white choose here. Okay. So black's played here, white here, and so that's why I can push in center. So black got strength. That's fine. And so this is the black's playing here, played to kill, and if he successfully kill after getting that strength, that's nice for him. And okay, I'm checking what I said. Oh, it seems okay. Here I say the nice Tesuji, okay, but it seems according to AI, bad move. Oh. The AI says you just had to connect. Interesting. So white here, black exchange Atari, and that's black now playing there. And AI says that we're good for okay for black. And it seems the Tesuji stuff, according to AI, losing a little for black. But anyway, it's a playable game in both cases. But yeah, losing almost 20% win rate still. So okay, and so what happened on the right here? It seems white here was not really proper choice for white. What is? I will check because I think it starts of something. So here, yeah, that's AI says just played here. So this is avoid to give strength to black, you know. So that way, black will not fight here because black doesn't get a lot of strength, and the black's plan will be after white here. Black's plan will be more doing this, and after this, it's moving here to get this Atari to get some extra abilities for white, and now black is fighting here to catch something. Okay. But what happened in game, it was white here, and so it seems for both of them not perfect for every moves, according to AI. But in the end here, that's the anyway close game, and that's not like there is a... even if it's not every move's perfect for according to AI, that's like close game anyway. So up to here, there is no... It was played close, almost perfect. That's a very good game. That's no serious advantage for any player so far. I think the biggest we reached, it was like 70%, which is not so big. Just a little, very little advantage. So playable game all the time. So white's played here. Okay, that makes sense to try to make a shape. Black played a pip. Okay. And white connects. Should white try some cent exchange first? I don't know. But yeah, okay, that connect is losing 20% win rate. So maybe the reason behind that move is you should follow your ID here. Or at least resist more. Okay, that's... AI plan was push here because there is a cut around h5. So defend. And now that's any one time here before doing block. Okay. So there is Atari capture. 8, 9, 10. So AI says that way white will be able to manage, I think. And so this is a 50-50 game. But since white connects, win rate is 70% for black. So it should be slightly better. That doesn't mean white dead. That means it's more painful. So black striking here. White's defense here. Okay. Black's defense that way. And... okay, so this defense is losing a little for black. I think it's concerned he worry about J6. Okay, but it seems here that stage that black should use moves here. As a white attach, black is using this one, so you play that furry. And now that's white playing here, black getting this to get white here. So this is timing for the end game, you know? According to AI, it's timing for the end game here. And I guess so earlier we got some when here we got some white here, but since black is slightly stronger, I think just you can answer that way. That's possible. Or at least if you play there, maybe chance to get stronger also. If you got that thing. That chance to get stronger and try to kill. That's possible. If 5 and 7 make it stronger and less worry about this. So I don't know exactly, but it seems to be this move not so great for black. So make it slightly closer. And so that win rate is just 60% now. But anyway, better for black. So after here, cent exchange and keep the wall very thick. Black is blocking, white defense here. So 3 stones here are not important anymore. Maybe there is a chance that just you play here, you let white captures and there's you cut here. That's maybe an option here. Yeah, what he did. So takes, connects, and now that's life and death. Looks dangerous. Okay, so anyway, it's still, according to AI, like a close game. Slightly better for black. Black is back on, so white played here and black is back on 70% win rate. So connects, defense here for white. So black may strike the bottom, but there is eye shape option around here. So, okay, play this one. White here to make some eye shape. Black may jump on bottom now or not. Well, it just connect, okay. Play safe. White here, black has to resist. Okay, he goes for a big cut. So now that's like a killing situation. Okay, connects here. So white here to make one eye. Black's pushing to break eye shape. Yeah. White here, that's black's playing here. Okay, capture 1 stone. Numbers of eye shape for white. Looks like 2, but not perfect. That's when you play it here that you need here. And that's the co-fight to break both of the eye shape here. Yeah. So might be a thing. So he played here anyway. Oh, okay. So what is this one? He tells white makes life and he can capture this. Just good enough for him. And if it's that way, white is dead now. Because it's only one eye. And you need that one to secure it. Otherwise, there is still co. But you don't need to make co on the eye shape as it's only one eye. So white's played here, and now he starts co-fight, but anytime he can capture and kill half of the group. So takes this. Black here is a nice code rate. Okay. And I will check quickly, is white doing okay or... Oh, that's okay. A crazy stuff according to AI. It's so this is supposed to be this attach, not good. So up to here it was like okay. AI wants to attach the other side because I guess it's looking for cut around P7 and 10. Okay. So when step back, you connect and black going to defend here. But when you play 5, there is 6, but you cut with 7, there is 8. So 9, 10. But I guess, yes, you can use some... You know, when you play the move here, something like this, maybe, that's like you will need connect at some point. So I think you can use things like this, according to AI. So AI says that's like slightly better for black. But it seems there is hope like this. But anyway, white attach here. AI says 80% for black, but when black's played here, it's 50-50. That's a crazy one. So that's AI one just Anne on the outside. that way, and still AI says, anyway, you should play 2, and so that means it's going to be that way. And that's this thing is 80% win rate for black, so it should be a very good game. But black came with this, and that's going brutal like this, but it's 50-50 according to AI. And just the thing is, here you should not connect here. Because now when Y connects is 97% win rate for black. So things are going wrong from here. White losing liberty and be cut. So what White should do instead of this one is, so probably for me that this one might be a thing, but I'm not sure. Maybe just keep playing Annie there, or maybe making life. So what's the move? The move was to play here. That if you block, there is double Atari. So that's just great. So black's to play here. So that improves some connection a little. And so play the alt returning to connect. Okay. So maybe you can use shortage of liberties, it seems. So it's attached, but there is 6-7. And you know that you can play Atari at some point. So this should help. So AI says it's that way, but it's 50-50. I think because you can use Atari, maybe capture better than connect, maybe. Not sure, because connect also you can capture after all. But that way might be space for something, at least. So that way maybe you got eye shape, and that way you... maybe you can play it here, but yeah. Doing this. Maybe you can capture here, but there is Atari there, and maybe cool. So I don't know exactly what we do here, but yeah, it seems so. Here, it seems there is a way to do something for. Maybe it's just you played here and that way. But yeah, at least you can probably manage. So this might be false eye. This might be false eye, so that's not so simple. But maybe played here. So what happens here? It seems to be alive. It seems to be dead. So I'm not pretty sure what you do at this stage. But it seems, according to AI, that's like 50-50 and should be okay. So AI had a plan. But since connect and... oh, yeah, okay, even with black here, that's like... you are losing advantage. And that's black very head. Okay. So it's because you don't get the J5 for H6, right? And so that way black's fine, and black's fine, and win rate of black is like 98%, so that's just good. So white do here, but black's played here as a good treat and takes back, and yeah, just play here now. So white has to insert, black's played here at the re. And when black cut here, oh yeah, white, my bad. When black's here, white play this, solve the coup. But black got exchange here in Sente, and with a cut, so he makes profit. So that's nice for him. And here white stone, so you can capture. But still black already made some endgame, and black make a nice profit in center. Tristan's here can be under attack. Turn here is huge, yeah. But white now shorts about the territory. So white defends here, but black can still jump. That's black still needs to worry about some stuff around here, maybe. And anyway, that's reducing white's potential. I will check if it's still all good, but the result of Co, yeah, that's just like 100% win rate for black. So just a small detail about the fight here on bottom. because white connects, and so it got slightly worse in the bottom side because of his because of white connects here instead of playing the wedge here. Can be close game according to AI, but because he do like this, it's now black side, and he failed, and I think they play some moves, but resign is coming. That's probably not ahead by a lot for white. Just not ahead by a lot for black, just close, but close but behind by a little, and so in the end that's resign. So yeah, what is the AI says 8.5 for black, so it's still big, but yeah, things should not happen exactly the same way on bottom side according to AI in the other way. So close to be good fight for white, and close to be very close game. Miss one move at some point. But it's also because he gave a little too much strength on the right. He gave a little bit too much strength, yeah. So, Shin Jinseo lost, big surprise here in this second round. He will not go in top 8. He will not be top 8 of a tournament, so it's a big thing for him. So bad results for Shin Jinseo here.